Hello ladies and gentlemen, the Game from the Grave here, and this is just a video just to let you know about something I am doing, and wanted to let you have any input if you wish. So basically, I'm writing a book during my free time, as it's something I enjoy doing, so I decided to write one. Um, it's a fantasy book, and yeah, so I was just wondering, because some of you all know about this already because I've spoken to you about it, but if you don't know, then there you go. And of course, you're more than welcome to have any input, make a character or maybe suggest some plot points or things like that. Because it's nowhere near finished. I only started recently, and it's gonna be a long time, like several months or so, before it's finished anyway. So there's plenty of time to make changes and everything, and I like to sort of come up with things on the go. If I try and come up with a plot for the entire thing before I start, then it'll just it'll not come out right. It'll be boring, and I'll just lose motivation, and it won't be that interesting. So it's better just to come up with things and let it go wherever it ends up going. Because some people I know have already come up with characters, and of course you'll know who you are, because, well, you came up with one. But yeah, this video is just so, for those of you who don't know, you do know now, and if anyone wants to make any characters or, come up with any plot points or whatever it is you wish, you can obviously just put it in the comments and see what I can do. Obviously, if it doesn't fit in or whatever, I'll not use it, but you never know until you try, right? And obviously, like I said, I don't know where it's going to go, so something that doesn't fit in, like where the book is at the moment, can fit in later, when it gets later into the story. If you're wondering what the plot is, it's basically two characters, a dark elf and a dwarf, who have become blood brothers. So basically they're really close friends, and they see each other as like family, and they will do whatever it takes to protect one another. And they're also like mercenaries. They've become legendary for their skill and abilities, but like an evil arises, and they have to try and save the world from destruction. And I'm not going very far, but basically the undead is being brought back, and they are destroying towns, villages, killing people and turning them over to their side, and eventually all the population will be wiped out. So they have to try and stop who or whatever is doing it. So, there's plenty of characters, there'll probably be like, necromancers or whatever who are bringing them back and everything, maybe like a cult or whatever. And of course I'll need villains, and that I'll need other characters that they interact with who are important to the plot in some way, and stuff like that. Or you could just come up with people who, like merchants and stuff like that, who they trade with, because obviously they'll need to have, like a name or something like that, a job. So even if it's not a major character, you can still come up with one. Or name places as well, because they will be going to different places and they'll all need names. I can't just say a village or whatever, So if you want to come up with like town names or whatever, then that's helpful. But like I said, it's fantasy, there's elves, dwarves and everything, so I think, The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, Skyrim, something like that, fantasy, where it's, swords, bows and arrows, magic, that kind of thing, and different mythical creatures, like centaurs or whatever. So you don't have to put a human or an elf or whatever. You can have all sorts of different mythical creatures if you like. I'm more than happy to include them, so long as they don't disrupt it in any weird way or whatever. But yeah, that's basically it. And I'm just letting you know, in case you're wondering or you're interested in that sort of thing. And there's also, it's because some people I know who are making characters and stuff, this is an easy way to let me know about it. You can just post it in the comments once you've come up with it. So this is an easy way of doing that. I decided I might as well have some Skyrim footage for talking about this, as it seemed appropriate. Yeah, I'm just letting you know, like I said. I know this isn't very interesting or anything, and since I am a gaming channel, what's a book got to do with it? But I'm just saying that's something I like doing, and if you guys are interested in that sort of thing as well, or you'd like to have some sort of part in its creation, then you're more than welcome to, of course. Will this ever get published? Probably not, unless it turns out to be a really good book once I'm finished and loads of people like it. then maybe it will get published, but the chances of that are very slim, so don't get like your hopes up that it'll become like a bestseller or anything like that. But you know, who knows what the future holds, and that's certainly not us now. Um, but yeah, anyway, I just wanted to let you know, just a video of me rambling on, which of course isn't very interesting, but you know, it's something I like to talk about, and I'm sure some of you like it as well, so for those of you who do, there you go. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and remember to let me know what, you know, if there's anything you want to come up with. Like I said, there's a whole variety of things I'll need, and you guys are more than welcome to have some sort of input on it. But like I said, if I don't use your ideas or whatever, at least not like at the moment, then don't worry, they may be used out further down the line, or come up with more, you know, there's all sorts of things, you're not limited to how much you can input, you know. You're more than welcome to do more if you wish, but obviously I'm the one who's writing it. I don't want to put loads of pressure on you guys, especially if you're not that interested, you know. If writing a book and stuff like that isn't your, like, an interest or a hobby or anything, then you don't have to put too much effort or input into it, but it's fine. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and let me know, and I'll be looking forward to reading your comments, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, and goodbye.